Hello everyone, Bobby and Kyle from Forsaken Legends, and this video is all about base construction and base defense. So Kyle's going to be building the base in the background here just to show you how easy and quick you can build a simple base in Forsaken Legends. Our construction system is all based on sockets, so you build a foundation, you put up the structure or the support beams like the pillars, and then you build your walls and then your ceiling. So you can build multi-story massive fortresses. But not only that, you'll be able to build like a wall around the plot of land, and you can build kind of like a mini city or a settlement inside of that area, and hire AI players to do a lot of the grinding for you, such as collecting resources, going out and skinning animals, hunting, things like that. And you can assign them to grief other players too if you're in a PvP area. So if you want to hire a bunch of soldiers to attack another player, you're more than welcome to do that too. So you can have feuds going on between bases. Guilds will be able to do the same thing, have plots of land and build massive fortresses. And in order to defend your base, since this world is persistent and it stays here whether you're around or not, players can hire AI soldiers and also build turrets, so kind of like base defense turrets. Your pets will also stay in your area, so as long as you block them in or set them to guard your base, any pet that you have will also try and defend your system or your fortress. So you can see Kyle's already on the second floor here. I'm gonna move up to the hill here. Hopefully I don't trigger a wolf. You can see, it comes together really quick. So it's all modular. Pieces fit together like you think they would. I'm gonna go ahead and go inside here. Nice little fort you have here.
Thank you. Did my best.
The other great thing about the bases is that they are all physics enabled. So once you come in here, once the ceilings are up, you can actually remove these inner pillars here, so it's more of an open feeling. But what actually happens is if I was to attack his base and I was able to take out a pillar, then his base will come crumbling down. So during PvP battles and things like that, players can strategically attack buildings to try and force them to the ground. So of course you're going to want a lot of defense, a lot of turrets, a lot of AI players to really guard your fortress while you're not around. But if it does come down, then you can always just rebuild it. Since the system is so simple, you don't have to necessarily worry about your base being destroyed. The other thing is that if you're not interested in building bases, then you'll be able to purchase with in-game currency just blueprints of systems. So as long as you have enough resources, you'll be able to just plop down structures inside your fort that are just kind of like common buildings that won't be unique or have your own unique touch to them, but they'll be a good place to rest your head at night, that sort of thing, protect you from the elements, that sort of stuff. So the other thing is that players can create their own blueprints off of their buildings. So if you build something that's really awesome, you can save it as a blueprint and sell it on the auction house, things like that. The other player will of course still have to have the resources required, so they're not just getting a building for free, but they won't have to sit there and piece stuff together piece by piece. So if your base does get destroyed, then if you have enough resources, you can simply create a new one with your blueprint and you're good to go again. So did I cover everything with that? Do you think of anything?
I'm sorry, I was constructing stuff.
You want to take out one of your pillars? Well, that's such a nice
sure.
house. I hate for you to destroy it, but
Yeah, it's probably the best one I've ever made, so I'll just destroy it.
Nice. And it all comes down. Comes down a lot faster than it took to put up, but not by much.
Yeah, actually, it's pretty close.
Yeah. The other cool thing is that a lot of problems that other games face is real estate. So once the real estate on a server is taken up, then it's really hard to find a good place to build. But the great thing about Forsaken Legends is that it's a procedurally generated, endless procedurally... I really got to figure out the best way to coin that term. And endlessly procedurally... That's not even right. But you know what I mean. It's an endless world that's procedurally generated, multiple biomes. So if this lake here is filled with players all having their lakefront townhomes here, then all you got to do is run over the hill there, and I'm sure there'll be another lake somewhere. and then you can build your own dream home there. So you never have to worry about running out of real estate because there is no end to the terrain. So now that's not to say if you're in a PvP zone and you really like some place and you want to destroy whoever's there, you know, you can grief them out of the area if you want, I guess. But if you want to be nice, you just go find another place that looks pretty similar and, you know, build your base.
The choice is yours.
Yes, be evil or play nice. Or mix it all together.
Yep.
All right, we will talk to you in another video. Thanks.